The month of March is already upon us, and chances are you've already had to deal with some type of disappointment. Now, I had the experience of dealing with disappointment this past weekend when everything didn't quite go my way. And I had a decision to make. Am I going to wallow in my disappointment, or am I going to move forward? Now, what I wanted to do was feel sorry for myself and say, woe is me, and why is the world so against Neil Oates Jr.? But having the wife and the son that I do, they would not allow it. They sort of kind of looked at me cross-eyed, side-eyed, was quiet for a moment, and then went about their day. I was hoping that they would say, Daddy, honey, it's gonna be okay. I got nothing. So then I had to decide myself how I was going to deal with my disappointment. Was I going to make it about myself, or was I going to make a conscious decision to move on? And as you can see from this video, I did decide to move on. Now, it was not easy. As a matter of fact, it was probably the toughest thing I did this past weekend, and we did a lot. But the reason it was so tough was because on the inside, I had to deal with feeling sort of like a failure, feeling like, things didn't go my way, and then having to decide, what am I going to do next? So as we start the month of March, I want to ask you, how are you going to deal with your disappointments? Are you going to wallow in them? Are you going to be defeated by your disappointments? Or are you going to let the disappointments that you've experienced in this first 2 months of the year spur you to action? I hope that it is the latter. Now, do me a favor. I need you to remember a couple things. I need you to remember that I love you, God loves you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And until next time, don't be average. Be world renowned. Peace.